What credit score do you actually need for a mortgage? While you might have heard that you only need a 500 credit score to qualify, check this out. Yeah, it's true you only need a 500 credit score technically to qualify for FHA, but very few people actually qualify with a score under 580. And this is according to a report by FHA to Congress recently. Here's a chart from that report. People who qualified for an FHA mortgage with less than a 580 credit score are represented in orange. And you can see in 2024, there are very few people who are qualifying for FHA mortgages under a 580 credit score. In fact, you can see that's been the case for quite a while. And honestly, not many people have been qualifying under 620 either. Look at this, 580 to 619 are represented in purple. And that segment has grown a little bit over the last couple years, but it's still not a very big portion of this bar chart. So where are most people qualifying? Well, it's this 620 to 679 credit score, the green part of the bar chart. That's where the bulk of FHA borrowers are qualifying. So if you want an FHA loan, you really want to get into that 620 to 679 band at least, potentially higher, but that's kind of where the bulk of FHA is seeing the approvals. Remember that lenders can set their own minimum credit score, so even if you have a 500 or a 580 credit score, it doesn't mean a lender is going to accept your application. That being said, it is worth seeking out lenders who do allow those lower credit scores because it's always worth applying to see if you can get approved. But to have the best chance of approval, get your credit score above that 620 level, rebuild some solid credit history, then you'll have the most options. For more about credit scores and qualifying for a mortgage, visit mortgageresearch.com.